Welcome to On the Inside, a series that takes you behind the scenes of Collingwood's 2025 season.
This is the biggest make or break year for a club.
Just think about what you're prepared to do to get your fingerprints on that cup.
This three-part series will take you inside the four walls of the club as they rise and fall throughout the season.
I think they've got us. It's only fucking half time.
A lot of people care about what we do.
Top of the mountain, it's about the people you do it with.
The Collingwood Football Club is arguably Australia's biggest sporting club, 1.4 million fans strong and one of the most attended teams in world sport. Across their 134-year history, the Magpies have claimed 16 premierships, the most in the AFL, with a legacy built on glory, grit and relentless expectations. After heartbreak in 2018 and the sharp decline that followed, Collingwood made a bold, uncharacteristic call, handing the reins to understated coach Craig McRae in 2022.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. Let's face it, you'll be really proud of us. Win, lose or draw the way we go about it.
If you only watch one team this year, make it Collingwood.
With iconic veterans, superstar talent and cult heroes, the Pies became must-watch theatre. Charging to the summit in 2023 after toppling the Brisbane Lions in a classic grand final.
How sweet it is! Collingwood win the grand final!
But success can be fragile. In 2024, the Magpies stumbled, missing finals and surrendering their crown.
Yeah, that one really hurt, huh? That really hurt. Maybe this is what we need to go through to be better.
And as the players return to the club in 2025, the team is under enormous pressure.
This is the biggest make or break year for a club. The oldest list, they've got 20 players who have played 100 plus games. If it doesn't go well, the ramifications for this are going to be significant.
The Pies went to work in the off-season, looking for additions that could help drive them back up the ladder. Harry Perryman, signed from the GWS Giants, is a hard-working player that will look to complement Collingwood's defence and midfield groups. Tim Membry, signed from St Kilda, offers another tall, competitive option in Collingwood's forward line. Dan Houston, who comes across from Port Adelaide in a trade, is an All-Australian with superstar credentials. He offers the Pies a dynamic halfback option that will add some run and skill to the team. Together with the new recruits, rookies Will Hayes, Charlie West and Joel Cochran are all expected to contribute at some point in 2025. The coaches believe that with these new additions, alongside their experienced players, the team is poised to climb back up the ladder. And the fans, they expect final football.
I only cried 4 times in my life, and that's when both the kids were born and the 2 premierships. I've been going to watch them nearly all my life. One of my favourite things up here is the Josh Dacos boots, Didak's premiership top with his medallion. That's the old school Peter Dacos 35. And we've got the premiership grass in here as well. So it's not what you think it is, it's actually MCG grass. I've been in the cheer squad for 22, 23 years, and I've never felt more part of this club than what I have in the last few years. The cheer squad is a family. We've made so many friends in the cheer squad. Everyone knows everyone. The atmosphere is just awesome. You can't beat it. So it's a big difference between winning a premiership and losing a premiership. And because we're Collingwood, you know, when you lose, you get absolutely hammered. In 2011, when we played Geelong in the Granny, as soon as we lost, my sister-in-law started giving me shit about Collingwood. So they were getting married in November, and I didn't end up going to the wedding. I went fishing. If you win the premiership, it's big. I'll be happy for the next 6 months and I won't be in a shitty mood. So I'm happy to cry again this year, I can tell you now.
Before the season gets underway, Craig McRae is looking to establish a shared mindset within the playing group by introducing a new theme to guide the team through season 2025.
You're always trying to find something that may inspire or motivate, and had a year of 2024 where we didn't get what we wanted, and I thought we've got to climb up the ladder. So to start our campaign in the new year, we decided to go to Mount Buller. I just wanted to give some purpose to why we're here today. Every season presents new opportunities and new beginnings. I know one thing from this group in particular that I've seen in the last couple of years: the harder it gets, the more connected we are. Today we climb. Carrying the body weight of others, and they couldn't touch the ground for over an hour, and then that was sort of just the mind-numbing stuff to the entree to the main course. The thought was to run up 14 climbs off Mount Buller, represent what's going to be required to make the finals.
Way to work! Go, 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 go.
Four and a half hours we've been going. Well, welcome to the 2025 season. I'm going to stand in front of you and I demand excellence of all of you. I'm going to build belief, capability amongst all of you. I'm going to show you unconditional love. We're not satisfied being just 14 peaks. That's not us. Okay, we're going right to the top.
With their 2025 theme in place, the Pies turn their attention to pre-season preparation, playing Richmond at Icon Park, before travelling to the Gold Coast to face Brisbane and the Suns. The team stays on the Gold Coast. It's an opportunity for the players to connect and vote for their 2025 leadership group.
That's a beautiful shot.
This morning's about announcing our leadership group. And what did come through was we've got a depth of leadership. We're going to go with a larger group this year. It's exciting to announce a couple of guys that are in the leadership group for the first time too. Darcy's obviously the captain, continue that. Jamie's in the leadership group. Yeah. Yeah, Brozzy remains as the vice captain. We're going to include Nick this year as the first time. Where are you, buddy? Over here. Congratulations, Nick. Dan McStay. Darcy Cameron. Great to have these guys part of the team. Many people got votes. Yeah, Harry's got a lot of votes in his first year. He's just been himself. Didn't get a title. I said, just keep being you, mate. Allow us all to just grow with what we want to do. Mate, are you in the leadership group? No. Do you lead? Are you ever going to change being yourself? No. So we're in a fortunate position here because we've got some legacy leaders that aren't part of this, that are continue to show the way or will draw upon their needs, but step up and continue to be yourself. That's the key message.
I'm keen to watch them all grow in their roles for sure, because they obviously voted in by the players because they have a massive impact. We'll just see that go to a new level now.
It's exciting. We've got voices from the forward line, the back line and the midfield, and I think we've got a really diverse group who are going to complement each other really well.
Told me last night, so jumped at the opportunity and super grateful to be a part of such a great group.
As the pre-season wraps up, the focus of the team turns to preparation for their first opponent of the season, the Giants. One player who is anxiously anticipating the first game of the season is Harry Perryman, who will play against his former side in his first game in the black and white.
It was awesome to play in that pracky game against the Tigers. You do all the hard work throughout pre-season, now the main stuff starts. Growing up a mad Collingwood supporter, the more I kind of thought about that, the more I wanted to get after it and come down here and play for Collingwood. To pull on the black and white for the first time against the old mob, plenty of stuff would be going through my head, I reckon.
Perryman is a prized acquisition for the Pies. The club expects him to contribute immediately in 2025.
First fucking 3 rounds, we waited for someone else to do it. To the tackle. First one doesn't get you, the second one will, and then the third and the fourth. Celebrate all the little things. Fight like fuck. Right to the last second minutes, all the moments have great energy and connection for each other, organise each other. Time to fucking call them back up the ladder, boys. So what?
Here come the Pies out onto NG Stadium for their opening clash of 2025.
And we are underway at NG Stadium. And Briggs with the first tap down. Here's Nick Dacos on cue. Of course he got the first possession. Perryman getting some close attention early on.
Tight! Got it! Over the back. Off hand.
Out to Cal Ward. Snaps, goes, Mr. Reliable. Pies inside 50 over the head of McStay. Coming to meet at McCreary. A hand pass out to Perryman. This would hurt the Giants, but he's off balance and he's missing right. Elliott pulled off it by Ward. Nick Dacos away to Perryman, had the most possessions on the ground, and that's a beauty. He's pushed that wildly right.
Dacos still down in the pocket after trying to just bring that back in.
To Hill. Hill surely. Again he misses.
Callahan from 52, a pumping ball. So a 52-point win today for the Giants.
Let's just brush this one off and learn the good lessons of life. And nothing's permanent here, nothing's permanent. And we just take the lessons from this, we shake it off, we have fucking winner's mentality, and then we get to work. And we'll stick to the path, and we're good with this. Shall our losses with us? Okay, act like winners now. We got put on our backside, and the harsh reality of AFL footy is that as good as what you think you're going, there's somebody else potentially going better.
They looked old and slow. They looked underprepared. They looked unfit, and the Giants ran all over the top of them. It's an issue, Kingy, and it's one that's not going to get any better or be solved anytime soon.
It's a massive issue.
How can you not be prepared? Your season finishes in August and you're not prepared.
Ahead of the clash with Port Adelaide, attention briefly turns off the field as speculation surrounds the future of one of Collingwood's most popular players, Braden Maynard.
Coming to the back end of my contract and I've got to sign a new one. It's something that haven't really dealt with before. Some of the offers that you do get can sort of hit you in the face. And yeah, the Magpie Army right now are probably thinking there's no way he's leaving, and they have every right to sort of ask questions and wonder what's going on. Yeah, a lot of sort of inner talk around how much more sort of money you can potentially get somewhere else, or what can you achieve going somewhere else. Yeah, there are some decisions to be made. You've got to have a serious think about it.
After missing the opening game of the season due to suspension, Dan Houston is available to play for the first time in the black and white.
I knew that Collingwood was a big club, but probably didn't realise how big of a club it actually is. It's been challenging to get used to the attention, that's for sure.
Dan's trade period was a turbulent one, ultimately having no control over where he would end up.
I've never been through a stage in my career like this, and it started becoming a fair bit of a roller coaster. And yeah, I barely slept that Monday night, just not knowing what was going to happen. And then Tuesday, it was just phone call after phone call and waiting by my phone for a long period of time. Getting that phone call saying it was done was an absolute relief.
Houston is a prized scalp for the Pies, and expectations will be high on what he can bring to the team. The first challenge he faces will be against his former side, Port Adelaide, at the MCG.
Got a lot to prove, and I just can't wait to run out on the G in front of all the Pies fans and a packed MCG.
So many questions. The answers aren't far away. Dan Houston in new colours for the first time.
Man out, Membry outside of the boots. Timmy Membry.
Woody didn't arrive. Houston weaving, handballing, being cheered with every step.
Long, here comes Nick Dacos. Cue the crowd. Pies fans love it, as does Nick.
Please wait clear. Drew loses his footing.
Another one for the Pies. Schultz does the damage. Wines run down from behind.
Pokey kick from Rosie. Maynard line up and kick another one. How quickly things can change in football. Collingwood right the wrongs of the opening round with a 91-point demolition.
Yeah, that was everything I sort of dreamt of and more. And the boys looked out after me out there, which was awesome. And yeah, I'm stoked to get the win. And yeah, it was exactly what I thought, but more with the Magpie Army out there.
I'm excited because we've had Paint the Ladder and we've had Footprint. We're going to take a photo of everyone, and we had the snow machine. The bloke got shit load of snow at you guys. So today we're going to take a photo. Do we have the goggles?
Yes.
Okay. Who's get in the middle? Put the goggles on.
After each win, the group will capture a team photo that will help track their progress on their climb to 14 wins. It's a simple gesture that allows the squad to celebrate their victories. Steele Sidebottom and Scott Pendlebury gather in the team lounge. It's their daily ritual to share a coffee together each morning. And this round, against the Bulldogs, they will break the AFL record for most games played together as teammates.
Extra hot, otherwise it gets sent back.
Fine. You get what you get, you don't get upset. That's what Matilda told me.
Nah, it's been good. It's been good to have someone to be able to lean on when I need to.
Who else would you rather have alongside you? Me, always there. 17 years old, still there.
Never fucking helps me. No, I remember him coming in, had like sort of long ratty hair, just smiling ear to ear. Whoever he met, just laughing, just giggling. Then pretty quickly he won the 2K, so everyone's like, oh. Back then, the 2K was everything, so I think he knocked off Marty Clark, the Irishman. And then just seeing the highlights of his grand final, kicking 10 goals. Sounds like a bloody video game scoreline.
My 200th game, I think it was against Essendon. I think we were going well early, and then we sort of like third quarter faded out a little bit, and I just remember watching Dick almost like single-handedly pick the team up and get us over the line. And for me then, being 200th game, being a milestone, yeah, I remember that really clearly.
We both started when we were 17, pretty carefree and...
I don't know, I've got no idea.
Not much to think about. We're now 2 kids each, and after the games, you know, I think our first priority for both of us is to find your kids and get them in the song if we win, and it's just been a lot of fun watching him grow up with his family, and I'm sure he'll say the same thing about me.
Their footy's first couple, aren't they now? Steele Sidebottom and Scott Pendlebury entering the fray once more beyond any other pairing in the past.
It's Steele Sidebottom and Scott Pendlebury in game 308 together. Footscray, yes, Footscray versus Collingwood. Steele Sidebottom and Scott Pendlebury in game 308 together. Both starting in the middle of the MCG. Towards Norton again. Pendlebury's hands were slipped. Howe tries to skip through Pendlebury. On each handball, there's more and more danger. It was escalating by the second.
That's all right. It's with Sidebottom. Pendlebury had other ideas, gliding through, changed hands as well.
Scuppers another move forward and quickly turns his eyes to Sidebottom. Stepping through is Fraser, marching forward the young man. The goal is a great temptation.
And Cameron wrestling to the last. Sidebottom again, Pendlebury together as always. Collingwood pushing. Cameron and English again. Nick Dacos the threat. Sidebottom coming through. Steele. Pure steel from the Pies.
United.
Just talk us through what's going to happen.
There will be snow.
And how much?
Enough. Until you say stop.
Vendors are still down the front over here for coals on. I thought we were going to get a little bit more snow than that, but it's yeah, I think it's a good start. Hopefully, we get a lot more snow throughout the year.
Following a strong win against the Bulldogs, the club receives difficult news. Reef McInnes has suffered a season-ending knee injury. His absence leaves an important defensive role open, forcing the coaches to make a crucial decision ahead of their clash with Carlton.
When the AFL team's going well, that means players playing good football at VFL have to just wait and bide their time a little bit. And with Reef going down, Charlie Dean and Billy Frampton are really needed right now.
So definitely tough training knowing you've got an opportunity in front of you, and whether you can rise to that or not. Been in this position a fair bit in my career, and the experience I've learned has just been about staying in the moment and letting my training speak for itself regardless of selection.
Billy Frampton's in great form and he's been walking around with his hand up all week. Headaches at selection right now.
Nathan Murphy was medically retired in 2024. He now comes into the club on the odd occasion, helping coaches and players. This allows him to stay close with the people he loves at the club.
Yeah, I'm going to use Murph this week in a role, but I'm not sure if it's funny, but I'm going to set him up.
Fly loves to keep his meetings humorous, and of course I'm always the scapegoat for these. So today we're going to be recording this TikTok video that's gone viral. It's a bit tight. I actually can't really see it. Could have been playing in front of 80,000 at the G tomorrow night, but instead I'm fucking dressing up as Spider-Man. Let's get this over and done with.
You're just on the run towards
Got
the
punt?
bucket. Yeah.
And what does he do after? I'm giving myself the ick right now. It's gone in again. If I had any bit of respect at all from the boys, any bit, it's just completely gone now. I'm just the laughing stock. Oh, that's all he's getting.
So on a serious note, I found this on socials.
With the team finalising its preparations for the game, the cheer squad are getting ready to play their part.
Loading up for game day, us to rock up, decide what we're going to take.
Pick it up from here, take it to the G, get it ready, and then bring it back after the game. This is our home.
I reckon I spend more time here than I do in my living room.
Yeah, I was going to school with old man years ago. I knew him from when he was this big. Now he's that big, and I'm still that big.
So I joined the cheer school when I was 8. And I met Robbie when I was 8.
Our drums.
What do I hit?
Uneven ground. Oh, yeah.
Done.
This game, you've got to win. It's a must-win game.
Carlton's the team I love to hate the most. I hate any other team like I hate these guys.
Tonight's the night. We're seeing Carlton Packers.
Magpie Army have been waiting for this one. This is Thursday night football at its very best.
Every fingernail, every step in, every little play, fucking celebrate.
Collingwood looking to make it 3 wins in a row.
In this.
Goes pretty clean, sticks it through. The Pies lead by 3. Creary got it. There's the sub. Long, right foot on the run. In the pouring rain, if you don't mind.
Despite the win against Carlton, injuries are beginning to impact the list, requiring the club to look to its depth to continue their winning form. Some of that depth is made up of younger players who today are spending time away from football learning to cook with the club chef.
The academy is the first of 4-year players. Feels like a little school within a school where you learn about how to be a footballer, both on the field and off the field. We're often in here doing a lot of random activities to try fast track some of our knowledge outside of football.
Oh, shoot, he just started a fire. Just check it.
It can be pretty daunting coming into an AFL system or an AFL team, and it gives us a little family to be able to lean on. It's just a way to be able to feel like you belong.
If anyone can eat a teaspoon.
Cheers. Everyone's quite tame and introverted, I feel like. Everyone's a little bit different, which is a good thing. But we all have the same sort of, I guess, interests and goals outside of football, so everyone's in the same boat. Yeah, looking to help each other.
That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
He just like grabs an egg and he just eats it with the shell on. Then he swallows it.
You want to try it? Do you actually want to try that? You want to do it now?
Yeah, let's do that.
Would you actually do it?
Yeah.
2 coffees if you do it.
2 coffees?
Ah, sweet.
And the shell.
No. No.
Well done. That's 2 coffees as well.
I don't even want to shake your hand after that. Bro, that is disgusting. What the f?
The Pies travel to Adelaide early to prepare for their gather-round clash with the Swans. Led by their captain, Darcy Moore, it's an opportunity to break away from the routine in Melbourne.
So we are here at West Adelaide Footy Club, just got off the bus from the hotel. Meetings all done. So going through all of our strategy, what we're going to focus on for the game. Then now we're here to just get the body moving, freshen up, loosen up before tomorrow. Bit of a lower intensity, but important to get the blood flowing.
Leadership group coming together, just setting our intention. When we're under pressure out there, we've already touched base with each other, so helps us connect before the game.
Wow. Number 30.
As the team head back to the hotel after training, a lucky group of players have been invited to the Adelaide Zoo.
Oh, what? Bro, that's dope. Look at it. Yeah.
Oh, God, that's like a big dog. Imagine walking that thing. Imagine walking that thing with a harness.
Morning. It's game day, and I'm just spending the morning chilling in my room. So come in and let's hang out. Game day on the road, I like to just take it easy, have a pretty slow morning. So obviously got a big adrenaline hit coming at about 7:30 tonight. So yeah, the more I can chill out in the morning and take it easy, the better prepared I'll be for what's coming later tonight. You never really know what to expect really in an AFL game. Everyone's got a plan till they get punched in the face, so they say. We've done the work, so tonight's about just bringing it to life. Music has that amazing ability to calm you down if you're feeling pretty amped up, or it can get you jazzed up if you're feeling a bit flat. So that's what I love about it on game day. It's just like a really good mood setter and really helps me centre myself.
That's our goal. And as I said to Jamie, I mean, I've never seen you celebrate more, but that's not just you. They're our goals, so we get fucking excited for it because I love a bit of NXS. They can't tear us apart. This is ours. Okay. Enjoy the line, boys. Celebrate these. They're having fun doing that.
Full. Here we go, Friday night footy.
Collingwood in possession. Sullivan, Lipinski, maybe Bobby Hill for the opener. Of course Bobby Hill for the opener from there. Magnificent finish.
From downtown, Mike McRae.
10 consecutive wins here. Satisfaction everywhere for Collingwood. Collingwood comprehensively takes down the Swans. A 4th consecutive win for the Magpies ahead of a huge Thursday night clash in Brisbane.
That's it.
On the eve of his 200th AFL game, Jamie Elliott reflects on his journey and his time at Collingwood.
Luca, come here. So this is Luca. He's super affectionate and probably to the point where he's a bit too needy. He's a fake guard dog. I don't know, I'm a very independent person as well, so I think not relying on people is kind of like a weird strength of mine in a way. But yeah, I think those experiences that I had early on in my life built that resilience. Here. I hope that's not real loud in the mic. I never dreamt of playing one game of AFL, let alone 200 games. I don't think I said a word in my first year. Being a young kid from like the country and immature, I don't know, just being a shy kid in general, it's kind of, I don't know, pretty steep learning curve in terms of like how you carry yourself. Even just going through injuries like in 16 and 18, having serious injuries, going through that, I think still shaped me as a person and as a player. A lot more mature now. A couple of greys coming through the hair, a few wrinkles. No, but just a more well-balanced person, I think, more than anything. As well as footballer, but as a person, as a whole. Whether I played one game or 200 games is pretty special. It's probably something that when I'm done and finished, I'll be able to look back on and have great pride in.
While he may avoid the spotlight, Jamie has always been a fan favourite. None more devoted than Vanessa, who has dedicated an entire room of her home to him.
So this is my Jamie room. If Jamie came here, I'd feel really ecstatic and I'd be just proud to just show him that he is really the best. This is Billy, my bulldog. She's a girl.
Show everybody your little Guernsey, hey?
The biggest highlight was when we got actually to go and have dinner with Jamie. Sat there and I started taking photos and he goes, "Did you ask me like this?" And I'm thinking, oops. My phone cover of most of the photos I've had with Jamie. Things are that bad, we even have to label our bin. Even down to black and white rocks in my plants, look. Even down to my little tattoo. So tonight, this is where we'll be watching the game.
But this is my little man cave. Mad Essendon supporter, of course.
No woofing and no swearing at the tally. Good girl. Come on, boys.
Jamie Elliott leads them out here tonight. It's going to be a big night for the Collingwood Football Club, and here they come on to the gather.
He's been here before.
Woo-hoo! Well done. Lucky. Oh, there's Jamie.
Brisbane. Elliott wins it. Got it the next day. The overlap from the world champion. Dacos.
Yes. Woo-hoo! I still say Bill's going to get our next goal.
Back to Isaac Quainer. Quainer looking to go to Elliott. The goal in his 200th. That's home.
Good on you, Bill. Not you, Bill.
watch Collingwood win by 52 points at the Gabba.
Oh, it's special. Looking forward to getting in the rooms, just celebrating with everyone, and then getting around friends and family that made the trip up.
You two might be the good luck charm.
Yeah, you got to into every game.
As the team return home from Brisbane, they sit atop the AFL ladder on a 5-game winning streak. The players will enjoy some downtime away from the club with the Easter break before their clash with the Bombers on Anzac Day.
Yeah, so I've just rocked up to John Cain Arena. My partner Jamie Lee's playing today against the Mavs. It's always good to watch it live instead of on TV. Give her a bit of feedback because she's always happy to give me a bit of feedback. So it'd be rude not to. Easter. Nice. Yeah, it was pretty tough to leave GWS, and especially Jamie Lee, who's still up in Sydney. She was super supportive in letting me come down here and live out a childhood dream to play for Collingwood. I swear the home crowd always influences the umpires. Pretty sad household tonight, so yeah, so Jamie's going to come to her first Anzac Day game.
I've never really been to an Anzac game and I've heard really big things, so I'm really excited and yeah, can't wait to watch, and all the family are coming, so it'll be a good weekend.
The Pies are back at the club, ready for a special week. And Josh Fraser is manning the specky bag.
This is probably the worst job, along with kicking the footies back behind the goals. But there's only a few of us that'll do both jobs. So just keep turning up, mate.
A day in the life, though, Grace.
There was a bit more intent to drive the knee in then, Chaz.
Anzac Week is a special occasion for this footy club. We've obviously been involved since the first game back in 1995, and we never lose sight of what a privilege it is to be a part of it. Internally, it's massively important for us that we recognise the significance of the week and that we commemorate that accordingly. We always like to explore the connection Collingwood has to the events Anzac Day commemorates. And this year we're focused on a very special artefact. It's a horseshoe sent to the club by a past player called Malcolm Doc Seddon, who at the time was serving in France during the First World War. The horseshoe was made out of a German howitzer shell and parts of a downed German plane. Doc sent it as a good luck talisman to his former teammates back home. Incredibly, it arrived at Victoria Park in the week of the grand final, where we would ultimately beat Fitzroy to take out the flag. So it's that passion and that connection that Doc showed from the trenches in France that we try to bring home to our players and our fans every year around Anzac Day.
We're here today making the banner together with Essendon Football Club. The amount of work that goes through it, and once the banner goes up, both teams run through, make your hair stand up on your arms. Like it's amazing, and the crowd just goes off. All right, that's a wrap. Banner's all done, ready to go, and we'll take it down to the G tomorrow, and hopefully it all goes our way.
As the final preparations for the game come to an end, the team gathers for their last meeting of the week.
Dusty Moore's out this week, which presents an opportunity for someone to step up, and the leadership group have got together and they've decided that Nick's going to captain the club for the first.
To get the opportunity to lead the boys out this week will be something that I'm so grateful for. What an occasion to lead the boys out on.
the youngest captain for Collingwood in almost 60 years and the 4th youngest ever.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
Little low ball, Nick Dacos from 50. He launches a high, thunderous ball. Roberts with a tackle, comes out. Perryman waltzes to 40, hammers the punt road end, and he too kicks a goal. Collingwood have got 3.
Has he got the finish? Oh, yeah! Flick forward, Dacos, arches the back. What about that? Some party tricks out of the middle. And it's just getting better. Never kicked 5 against the Bombers. He has now.
So on the most significant day on the Australian calendar, Collingwood have prevailed by 41 points in front of 92,000.
The winner of the Anzac Day medal is Steel Side Bottom of the Collingwood Football Club.
Oh, chuffed. Obviously a massive occasion, and for the lads to tip in like that, I thought Steelo was unbelievable, so they're going to have to start paying respect to Pops out here.
Woo! Just a great four-quarter effort. Way to be ruthless in the end and get the win. Really happy that Big Steel got best on ground too.
I mean, it's always great getting a kick, but more importantly, we're winning games of footy and I'm able to contribute. So, yeah, as long as I keep contributing each week, Fly keeps putting me magnet up and I'll be happy.
It's actually really cool to play day games when we get to be family first. It's performance and family, they can come together.
With their defeat over Essendon, the Pies sit atop the AFL ladder, having won their last 6 matches. Their next opponent is Geelong. Coming up next in episode 2 of On the Inside.
Literally the dream, but he's been incredibly committed.
They say they're going to bring a fight. Hey, we're just going to rock up with the fight.
I was always worried about what people were thinking about me.
I was calling and I couldn't actually pick it up. Can you give me one? Yeah. Play your first game.
I've had to really make the most of what's been there.
We told the whole club straight after the game the sadness and